Hello, and thank you so much for watching this video today. This video is called Balancing and Harmonizing Energies Between Twin Flames. Okay, so if you're a twin flame, then you understand that either you may understand or you may not understand that there's a process that takes place between twins over a period of time that is easier to understand when you put it into simplistic terms. And it may put some, peace in your mind and in your heart to understand exactly what is going on between twins and, more about why this is taking place. So balancing and harmonizing the energies between you. Now, this all depends on exactly how long you first come into contact with your twin, and what I've also noticed is that between twins, this is happening more quickly because as more and more twins come together and start balancing their energies and their chakras, they are, in a sense, laying down a foundation on the planet for this to happen more quickly with other twins. Okay, so there is no set time frame on this. Time is only of the third dimensional plane, so we don't really want to operate on that level. Twins are operating on a soul level, on an energetic level. And so when you take out the 3D, when you take out the physical, earthly things from the twin flame connection, then you understand it and can feel it better in your heart to where it's not so confusing. So as far as balancing and harmonizing your energies, what will happen is you will come together maybe a couple of times, a few times. Now, every time you come together and you see each other, it's not a normal type of situation. It's not like, oh, hey, how have you been? I've been wonderful, great. Wow, it's so nice. Let's have some tea. Let's go for a walk. The normal things that you would do with a regular person. Twins don't operate in that manner. Most of the time, when you see your twin, it's like, whoa, it can be very intense. It could be that you can't even speak very well. It could be that they bring up a lot of stuff within you, and you could get very angry, more angry than you would normally get with a regular person. So there's all kinds of different things that can happen. But what's occurring when you're coming back together and seeing your twin again is you are, in a sense, harmonizing your energetic patterning and frequencies with your twin. Because if you notice when you first meet them, it's like, whoa, okay, now this person's interesting. Like there's some interesting energy here, but I'm not really attracted to this person like I would normally be attracted to a regular type of relationship that I'm used to from my particular past or even currently. So you understand that there's a different energetic dynamic there. And I'd like to try to explain to you what's actually occurring. So when you first meet your twin, you'll notice that you're very, very different from them. Physically, okay? The things physically that would attract you to a normal person, it's not the same. But if you go deeper than that, and if you go within and see the soul essence of it, you'll realize that you're almost identical. That's the confusing part. Your soul tone, your soul vibration is an identical match to this person, but all the physical stuff in the physical plane is exactly the opposite. So you are operating with two different energies here that are so confusing. And this is why twins get confused, because you're opposite, but you're exactly the same. So they are everything to you, and then at the same time they're the, they can be the most difficult person that you've ever had to deal with in your life. So okay, so the more times you come together and see each other, or even if you don't, even if you come together a few times, what will happen over time that you will notice is that you will begin to take on their traits. You will begin to take on their good traits, and at the same time, you will help them balance their more difficult traits. So this is good to put into more of like an example format. So let's say that your twin is not someone that likes to, just to keep it really simple, because I mean there's so many things to this. Your twin is somebody who doesn't necessarily like to, let's say, exercise or eat healthy, but you on the other hand are someone that exercises and eats healthy a lot, okay? So they're your opposite, and it's really strange to you because you would think that you'd want to be with someone that's a similar, which you would. But the thing is this is one of your twins' more difficult things in their personality for them to work with and to harmonize in their own energy and in their own life. So what will happen is you will, over time, whether you're with your twin or not with your twin, balance that. So maybe your twin won't come up to the level that you're at necessarily, but they will begin to improve on that level as you will continue to grow on that level as well. And I hope this is making sense, because you can put any example in that thing that you want to. But let's say this. Let's say when you meet your twin, you notice that your twin has a completely blocked heart, okay? Their heart is like just frozen, okay? And your heart is really, really open. So you're like, whoa, this is weird. We're totally opposite. Like, why are we so opposite? Okay, well, over time, what will happen with your twin is as you harmonize and balance the energies, the chakras, what will happen is you will help them, because of your openness and your ability to keep your heart open. You will help them balance their completely closed, blocked heart with your completely open, maybe to a degree that's not so good heart. Okay, because sometimes your heart can be so open that you get yourself in trouble. So what will happen is their heart will begin to open a little bit more, and your heart will kind of come back and put some healthy barriers and boundaries so that you're not, just letting anyone in to take advantage of you, in a sense. So in that way, you balance and harmonize the energies. And if you are a twin and you haven't thought about the chakras as of yet and how to balance and harmonize those, that's what's happening. On an energetic level, your chakras are balancing. So say, like, we'll use the heart chakra again. So their heart chakra is really closed and blocked, and yours is really, really open, but has some other things there that aren't, so positive for you. If that makes sense. I mean, I'm sure I can make this video really, really long, but I want to try to keep it simple so that you understand what's happening here. Over time, your heart chakras will begin to balance. And when that happens, your heart chakras will be on the same energetic frequency pattern. And this is where all the difficulty comes up between twins, because as they're harmonizing and balancing their energetics together, um, things are going to come up. Things are getting purged, things are really difficult emotions from the past, because in order to really balance a chakra and in order to really balance and harmonize your own energy, there's things that have to be cleared out of your energetic body for that to take place. So as those things are being cleared at a really rapid rate, it can appear as if your twin's doing something to you, or it can appear that they made this happen, or that they're like, some kind of like witch or dark energy vampire, whatever. Lots of things go through our minds with the twin flame connection. So anyway, but once you understand what's taking place, then you can be assured that things are happening exactly as they should. You do not have to be in a relationship with your twin in order for this energetic, harmonic balancing of energies to take place. So just so you know, over time it will happen, and you'll eventually come into a place of such peace and such balance that you are just really feeling empowered as a twin and in your mission work, because that's what this whole connection is about. It's about what you came here to do together. And you cannot do that work in a state of extreme pain, extreme, in healing mode, because you're going so up and down. It's like an emotional roller coaster, and it's really difficult for you to stand in your true power and get your message out there for the mission if you are going up and down and all around constantly. So that whole thing could take a number of years, just to let you know. I don't like to tell anybody, things that they want to hear, just so that they can feel better in this 5-minute span of time, because in the next 5 minutes you're going to be feeling down again and you're not going to know what's going on. I like to keep it real. I like to tell you guys exactly how, this works, so that I think once you have an understanding of something, you can get through it more quickly. Because, if you don't know it and you have to learn it on your own completely, you don't have an idea of what's happening, it can take much longer because you doubt yourself with the twin flame. The twin flame connection is so very... It's the most difficult thing that you'll ever have to go through in your life, I think. I haven't experienced anything more difficult, but it is so, so rewarding and so worth it. And if you look at yourself where you were before you met your twin, and if you just met your twin, then you won't be able to do this. But if you have met your twin a number of years ago and you look at yourself now and where you were before, I mean, even if you aren't with each other physically yet, you will see how far you have really come and how much you've stepped into your true power, so that you can work your mission and actually be effective in that, because that's what the twin flame union is about. And it's the power of love that comes from this union is utilized and brought out to the earth, so, and all of humanity, so that this world can uplift and we can live in peace and harmony and love together. So, okay, guys, well, I think that's it. How to balance and harmonize your energies with your twin. If you'd like, you can go into meditation. You can balance and harmonize your energies with them. You can talk to your twin in meditation. You can talk to your twin anytime. But if you find yourself having conversations with your twin, in your mind, or even in meditation, you're not crazy. That's you're able to talk to your twin in that way very well, more so than you are with any other person. that's just how it is, because in a sense they are you, you are them, and it's just an interesting situation and something that is not very well understood in our world. And so that's why we can second guess ourselves and start thinking that we're a little bit crazy when we start talking to our twin. So thank you so much for watching this video. I love you so much. And if you'd like to schedule a spiritual guidance session with me, my website is below the video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.